Oh boy, today is starting off pretty darn unexpected. We have parked the furthest I have ever parked here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Welcome back to your daily dose. Yesterday was a special day. It was 365 daily vlogs in a row. But honestly, I had no idea that yesterday on the 3rd was also my 10-year anniversary here on YouTube. If you guys follow my Twitter and Instagram, you guys know I did something special for that. But I can't believe I forgot about that. But yeah, I've been on YouTube for 10 whole years, 1 decade. It's been a ride. Let's go on hopefully some rides in Animal Kingdom. I don't know about that. We'll check out the situation just because we're parked so far here. But welcome back to your daily dose. Today is January 4th. We're arriving at Animal Kingdom at 2:53. And the hours are not until 8 anymore. It's until 7 p.m. 8 to 7 p.m. You know, I was just sitting here actually talking to this cast member because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so far. But usually when they're this far, they'll actually take the parking and go forward. So he just told me that they're about to do that. So I'm going to sit here and wait and then repark so we're a little bit closer for when we leave. And we're not all the way at the end of the parking lot. It's about a, 10-minute walk. We are pretty far. So I'm going to do a little lap real quick. This is a small little hack, and I'm curious to see what time they're gonna switch this out. So I'm gonna sit here and wait to see when they actually push everybody to the front and start filling in those spaces that everybody who came here early is now gone. So they flood those. So we'll see what time they switch it over. That was so funny. Those cast members are like, haha, you know more. 3 o'clock, they started filling in the extra spaces. Now we're super close. Actually, we're just right behind preferred parking. Perfect. It all worked out in our favor. I only sat back there for like 2 minutes. I knew they were going to switch it over soon. So 3 o'clock, they start parking and filling in the empty spots. Filming parking lots recently. What is Kyle's vlogs turning into? There's a Four Seasons bus. Fun fact, if you live in Golden Oak, that's actually the bus that will take you from Golden Oak to any of the Disney parks and obviously the Four Seasons. Looks like it's still Christmas here at Animal Kingdom. The Christmas tree is still out front. Probably our last time this season. Said yesterday. Well, that vlog actually kind of turned out to not be an actual vlog because my mic settings are wrong. Speaking of that, okay, mic settings are good. Last time at Disney's Animal Kingdom until November 1st. We'll see the Christmas decorations back. Speaking of the ending of yesterday's vlog, or almighty special 365th vlog, I am so sorry for how it ended, and we'll never make that mistake again. I can't believe that happened, but it's in the past, and we're here at Animal Kingdom today. I think it's actually pretty darn crowded, at least in the morning it wasn't, but today it seemed pretty crowded. I did also talk about, but you guys didn't hear because the audio wasn't working at the end of the video, that this weekend's gonna be pretty darn crowded at Disney. I thought it wasn't gonna be crowded because I thought like all the New Year's crowds were leaving, and same with like the Christmas crowds, but it's also, this weekend is a Run Disney event. I think it's just a 5K. It might be more than that, but the Run Disney people are here, so it's gonna be extra crowded. We've actually got a line to get into Animal Kingdom at 3:10. What is this? This is also one of my favorite views because you can see Pandora, and I remember in when was that? Was that 2011 when they were constructing Pandora? Whatever, it was before the daily vlogs, and I just remember seeing that and seeing all the workers on that. Crazy how time flies. Let's go on in. First of the year, Animal Kingdom. Still got the garland up here. Boom! Welcome to Animal Kingdom, everyone. There's no tapping today. We haven't been to Animal Kingdom in a hot second. I feel like it's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks? I think it's been that long. I'm excited to be here, see what's all new. And there is something new. Well, not really new. It's kind of taken away now. Expedition Everest. I'm going to go on over there and check out this whole environment on what it's like to be at Animal Kingdom. This is what it's going to be like for like the next 3 months, keep in mind. For Animal Kingdom being the biggest park here at Disney World, I feel like there's not a whole lot to do, especially for these next 3 months. I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but there's really not much to do at Animal Kingdom for it being the biggest Disney World theme park, at least temporarily. But here we are, walking on in, the Tree of Life. Beautiful sunset actually is going to be in about 2 hours, so we kind of made it here just on time. got the 50th anniversary popcorn buckets. Don't know for how long, but they're here at the front of Animal Kingdom. See you guys, nice meeting you. See you there. All right, let's go on in. Oh, before we head on in, I want to check some of the wait times. Christmas decor still on up. Probably the 6th or 7th, like I've been saying, that's when I envision it all to come on down. Remember this? Let's see if they make anything different this come November when they put it all back up. Wait, they're still playing Christmas music here. Interesting. They weren't at Magic Kingdom. Let's have a look at these wait times. It's a pretty packed day, especially with these wait times posted. 105-minute wait for the Safari, 125 for Flight of Passage, Navi's an 80, 60 for Dinosaur. Kilimanjaro Safaris. Cali River Rapids is a 20. It's a 0-minute wait for Expedition Everest. That's strange. And yeah, left side of the park is packed, but the right corner isn't. I just saw a whole family decked out in their Packer gear. Speaking of the Packers, this didn't make the vlog yesterday because of my microphone, but the Packers, we just clinched the #1 seed in the NFC. So I'm gonna go to as many Packer games as we possibly can this playoffs. We'll be there on the 23rd in Lambeau Field. Hopefully they win, we'll be there on the 30th. And then if they go to Super Bowl, I'm still debating on going to the Super Bowl, but my Packers have home field advantage. We're gonna be going to Lambeau Field when it's probably like 0 degrees. This playoff, 23rd, we'll be in Wisconsin. We caught the bird show. Winged Encounters, they're about to fly in, unless they kind of already did, some did.
Well, good afternoon. If you can hear my voice, look towards the Tree of Life and you will see we have been just joined.
Let's go. We haven't seen this in forever.
We are Winged Encounters and these birds are Dillinger, Stitch, Robinson, Mulan, and Rhino joining us this afternoon. My name is
The birds always cause quite the commotion. Look at all these people. Here, let me raise my camera.
We're doing some training. As you see, the birds are eating some of their favorite snacks.
If you're wondering what time, it's 3:16 it happened, but there's really not that many birds out. I wonder why. I think it's because it's the last show of the day. So about like 8 birds. Usually there's like over 20, I feel. Yeah, there's only about 5 of the birds. Ah, here they come. Now there's more. You know, for as many times as I've seen this, I should probably know that. There we go. Woo! There they go. It's crazy they can train those birds to do that. All right, it's about a 5-minute thing, and that's it. I don't remember what I was talking about before that. I got a little distracted. We don't really catch that often, so it's a good thing I kind of caught that and kind of remember what that is. Warmed up a little today versus yesterday. It's 73 degrees out. I'm wearing long sleeve. A little bit hot out for a long sleeve, but we're venturing on into Dinoland USA for some updates. It's been a while. There are some here, and there's one big one, obviously, in the right-hand corner of Animal Kingdom today, and for the next 3 months. Yeah, for Animal Kingdom standards, on a weekday, this is definitely crowded. There's people on the bridge watching, people really want to watch Kite Tales. It's a good show, I'm telling you. But since Kite Tales is going on, it's going to be pretty crowded over there. Probably the only reason why it's going to be crowded in that area. They haven't taken down these Christmas decorations yet. We've still got Santa's hat up there. The lights are still on, and the garland is on the bridge still. A couple more days. She'll be gone. She'll be gone. Now, I wanted to come on over into Dinoland USA because if you remember last time we were here, there was actually refurbishment walls up because they were taking down a Primeval Whirl, which is a non-existent, it's an extinct ride now here at Disney World, no pun intended, because, you know, we're in Dinoland USA, the dinosaurs are extinct. I'm funny. Okay, so even I didn't know this. There's actually still walls up, but the update is actually that way. There's walls still around the whole exterior of where Primeval Whirl used to be. It goes all the way down. That's backstage Disney. There's actually, fun fact, a ton of space still back there. If they wanted to expand, they really, really could. But here's the walls. Let's go around the corner too. I've seen pictures online. It looks like they just made a small indent. It used to come out just a little bit here, but it looks like now this is a designated area for stroller parking. I actually thought it was all the way back in there. They're still working on it, so this whole area, theoretically, we still don't know what it's going to be. I thought this was going to be like a permanent stroller parking, but no idea what they're doing with Primeval World area still. But this is now stroller parking. That's our big update in Dinoland, USA. They just receded the walls a little bit. And that is about it. Huh. It's really small, actually. Cool, that's our update with that. Stroller parking. Pretty entertaining, right? The new stroller parking section. Not a lot of people playing games. Is this the next thing to get extinctioned? Oh, I want to go see what the wait time for dinosaurs. Let's go that way. Now, I have a personal update as we're going to walk on up to Dinosaur. Dinosaur, as you know, it's a really, really dark ride. However, I was thinking about purchasing a new camera lens, which you guys would be able to see within Dinosaur a lot better with the current lens that I have. I have a Zeiss 16 to 35, but I would get the Sony Prime lens, which would let in a little bit more light than normal. But where I'm going with this is I'm actually holding off on my camera lens because I just want to see how far the Packers make it in the playoffs, and that's going to be the money that I was supposed to use for my lens to potentially Packers playoff tickets. Well, we're already going to one game, but the one game is going to already be a pretty steep price, so that's why I have to wait and whatnot. But Dinosaur is a posted 55-minute wait. See what I mean? It's a little bit packed today. A little bit packed. Whew, I'm a little winded here. What the heck? I'm so out of shape. I have been getting in shape though. I have been. Well, at least the 4 days that we've had in the new year, because it's my New Year's resolution. There are a ton of birds out here today, but keep in mind, kitetails just dumped. So this is why this area is predominantly pretty crowded right now at the moment. But today, January 4th, something big just happened. You guys can probably tell in the title right now, so I'll just tell you. Expedition Everest is closed. 2 more shows for Kitetails, 4:15 and 5:15. There's actually a lot more people walking around this area than I had thought, because if you think about it, the Finding Nemo the musical has been closed for a while, and they actually have announced, I told you guys before, this year actually they're having a new show. Finding Nemo, the Big Blue and Beyond. I believe it's happening sometime this summer, but it's actually going to be about Finding Dory instead of Finding Nemo. So the second movie is what that show is going to be based on. But that doesn't open until like summer. And our big news today is that Expedition Everest is closed until April. 3-month-long refurbishment for Expedition Everest. It's kind of insane. But they've definitely planned it at the right time, just because, you know, the early months, at least January and February, aren't really that packed at Disney. But today is, because of the Run Disney, and obviously because New Year's crowds are still here. Now, I was going to come in the morning, but I really just wanted to see how many people were kind of migrating and sitting over in this area. But do know that the best time to come to Animal Kingdom is literally in the morning. Everyone starts piling in around 11, 12, 1, and some start leaving at 2 to 3 and 4. But there's actually just people chilling over here at Everest. But it's obviously not as crowded as we've seen when Everest is open, obviously. The gift shop is actually still open. Usually when a ride goes down, they do close their gift shop, but it's open. Check this out. This is normally where you go for single riders, and that's about it. So the single rider entrance has been closed off with some refurb walls. Let's see if anything at the front is a little bit different. I'm assuming the doors are shut. There are some casts standing out here. Again, this is gonna be down until like mid-April. Ooh, they have the signs covered up. Touch points covered up, doors shut and roped off. We'll see you in April. Expedition Everest. Kind of a big blow. Not a big blow. That's some pretty strong words, but you know, this is one of their biggest attractions that actually had an individual Lightning Lane purchase option. I was actually curious to see how that was going to work, if Animal Kingdom was going to implement another individual Lightning Lane purchase, but the only one you can do is Flight of Passage. So they didn't make another individual Lightning Lane selection available. It's just one here at this park, and that is Flight of Passage. Just one less attraction. Well, technically two if you count Primeval, but that's been closed for the longest time. Well, my number one advice is when in doubt, ask cast members, see what they know. And this is what they told me. It's so weird not hearing like the roller coaster come down and screams. If you guys want to come here in the morning, it's probably gonna be pretty darn quiet. But the cast members actually told me, obviously Expedition Everest is 15 years old and they've actually never had a scheduled downtime. Sometimes when they've been down for a day, it's just been general maintenance, just fixing something so the ride can come back up. But they've never had a scheduled downtime. So they're not really doing anything with the ride track, not doing anything with the Yeti, unfortunately, because obviously Yeti hasn't been working for the longest time. But what they are doing is they're redoing all of their control panels, because this ride has been here since 2006 and it has a really old operating system. So they're just basically re-implementing a new modern day ride system so it runs a little bit more smoothly and they won't have those 1 day downtimes. So that is basically what's going on with Expedition Everest for the next 3 months. And then they'll begin like testing and adjusting, so it could potentially open up a little bit earlier than April, depending on how much or how fast they get the job done. But let's see if they have anything new inside the shop real quick. And that's kind of the scoop on Expedition Everest and why it's gonna be closed for at least 3 months until April. You know, couldn't say I've ever seen this closed, and I had no idea it was a garage door. That's so odd. I had no idea about that. The touch points where you see your picture after. Probably no updates with this, just with the ride operating system, which is at the beginning and the ending of a ride. It's kind of crazy how long it takes to redo that. Weird seeing it this empty and having a garage door at the exit. Nothing really new, but this is a cool Spirit jersey. This has been here for a while. I don't think I've ever showed it. It actually matches the lounge fly, which is probably what, $85? No price. I hate when they do that. Just tell me the price. Quick little scan of the people walking around. Obviously, you know, it's not shoulder to shoulder. But yeah, big update here at Animal Kingdom. If you guys are coming with the next couple months, she's gonna be down. Can't wait to see what this area looks like after all these crowds leave. I want to see how people navigate the parks, because, you know, there's really nothing over here besides kite tails. That's about it. But we do have a new ride that's opened. Let's go check that out. Oh yeah, so fun fact, if you guys are wondering about all those cast members who were working at Everest, I did actually ask the cast members that question too. A lot of them got displaced and retrained at Kite Tails or where we're going, Kali River Rapids. And if they're part-time, I guess some of them might actually have off for the next 3 months. Here we are. Kali River Rapids has reopened at Animal Kingdom, and imagine if Kali River Rapids was still closed and something went wrong with their yearly refurbishment. This whole side of the park would have been like completely gone. Completely gone. I actually like to sit at the exit just to see how stoked people are getting. And that's, oh my gosh, this guy is soaked. Holy cow. Oh. You know what? I had no idea the Lightning Lane is actually at the exit. All these people to my right, oh my gosh, it's crowded over here for some reason, are going to use the Lightning Lane. Everyone's coming off super soaked. I think I'm not gonna go on. I probably should, but I don't want to get wet. I'm a baby. I didn't really have plans to get wet today. That's kind of like the big part where you have to worry about. See how that's like jetting across? It's a hit or miss. You sort of kind of got to be in the mood to go on water rides. When you're not in the mood, or just in my experience, when I leave it up to, you know, I'll decide when I get here, it's usually a no. I have to have like the mindset to go on a water ride, unless it's like Splash Mountain, because I know Kali River Rapids, it's like a hit or miss. You can get stoked or you can't. I'm just not feeling it today, okay? I'm just not feeling it. What would you guys do? I feel like a lot of you guys would ride it. Actually, I don't know. Comment down below. What would you guys do? You know, if you think about a lot of the vlogs that I come to Animal Kingdom, there's one thing I always usually do, and it's Expedition Everest, and it kind of gets me wondering, and I want to know your guys' opinions too, but one of the things I always do, obviously, is Expedition Everest, and to me, it's like when I come to Animal Kingdom, what do I do now? Because Flight of Passage is always such a long line. Half of the park is kind of closed now. I mean, there's 2 things down, but you know, Expedition Everest is such like a big thing for Animal Kingdom. Obviously, the safaris drives a lot of people, and obviously Flight of Passage, which I just said. But I really think Animal Kingdom now until April, it's now for sure definitely a half park day. You can come in the morning and get this bad boy done in probably 2 hours. That's it, because you don't even have to worry about coming to Everest anymore. I mean, when you think about Animal Kingdom, what do you think of? I think of Flight of Passage, Everest, and Kilimanjaro safaris. That's about it. So you can come rope drop or even buy a lightning lane if you wish to do that. Go on Flight, go on Kilimanjaro safaris. I mean, hit Navi if you guys want. Those dinosaur lovers, go to Dinosaur, and you're pretty much done with the park. We'll see if Disney actually does bring back normal park hopping, because before 2020 and 2021 and now 2022, you used to be able to just go to any park right after whenever you wanted. There was never this 2 o'clock park hopping rules, or in this case, you can get in as early as 1:47. That's why I haven't done a 4-park challenge, just because when I do 4-park challenge, I want to go on a ride, get something to eat, and go to the next park right away, not wait until 1:47, technically 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I wonder if they'll drop that this year, if you can park hop whenever you really want. And we haven't really heard any news on park capacity yet, if Disney's going to be dropping that, if they're raising it. No news on that, but I really do generally now think until April, Animal Kingdom for sure is now a half park day. Don't come in midday. That's going to be crazy if you guys want to come when all the parks are, when everyone's here in the park. Definitely in the morning or in the late afternoon when we're here. And we got the 50th anniversary float coming by. Oh, they're missing Minnie. It's just
Look, it's Mickey and his pals celebrating 50 years of Disney magic on the Discovery River.
Mickey and his pal. There's only one pal, not pals. It's packed over here because Feather's friends in flight just dumped, but I really want to turn it over to you guys. What do you ultimately think? If you guys were coming here soon to Animal Kingdom, do you guys think, like I think, it's definitely now a half park, coming in the morning rope drop or late afternoon? What do you guys think? Because I know I probably couldn't spend here all day. We're gonna head on over to Gorilla Falls, and I do like how they tell you when Gorilla Falls is gonna close. This is right by Rafiki's Planet Watch. I feel like the last time we were in this area is when we were actually checking out the new baby gorilla. We're in a bird cage. Every time I'm in this bird cage, it reminds me of Jurassic Park 3 when they're in their giant bird cage. Not a fan of birds. Birds actually terrify me. I don't know why. It's weird. Will the gorillas be active? I think they are. There's a lot of people up by the glass. I think they're way up there though. A whole lot of nothing. Well, they're up in the trees. You guys can't really see them. It's usually like a hit or miss. You gotta find out when their feeding time is, because they usually put up the food up here by the glass. Just one in there. Well, speaking of kind of animals in general, I do know that a baby rhino was kind of born around 4, 5, 6 months ago, and I feel like any day now that he'll be making his debut on Kilimanjaro safaris. So if you guys are coming within the next couple days, maybe next couple weeks, expect a baby rhino on the safari. I feel like that's when they usually bring them out, like 6 months, years old. I'll have to wait and see. I'm actually feeling a little hungry, and I haven't eaten here in the longest time. I think I'm gonna get the marinated chicken flatbread sandwich. They also have a red chili hot dog, spiced potato hand pies. It smells good. The smell got me. The smell definitely got me. Gotta get that water cup. Here's a look at her. We've got the 50th anniversary one. I feel like ordering food isn't the problem today. It's just gonna be like finding an area to sit. That's gonna be the issue. Well, I was wrong. It was not hard to find a spot. This is usually where I usually go because I feel like a lot of people don't know about this area, but this is actually a pretty big serving size. We've got their normal potato chips, but this is ginormous. Holy cow, I don't even think I'm gonna finish this. I'm not that hungry. It just sounded so good and they got me with the smell. There's almost like way too much lettuce on this, but this is pretty darn big. Let me get a big bite here. That is different. Chicken's pretty tasty. I thought it was gonna be a little bit spicy, but it's not. welcome to Flavor Town, because holy cow, lots of seasoning on the chicken. Not bad. Give this like a solid 8. Well, everyone, the sun is about to set here. It's 5:20, and we are gonna head on out. Say goodbye to the Christmas decor until November 1st of this year. I had no idea about this, but Island Mercantile actually has mobile checkout. They've had this, I believe, since like December 22nd, kind of like the last time we've been here. So you can now actually mobile order checkout at Island Mercantile. Not over at Discovery Trading Company yet. I think it's just here only. Well, everybody, I'm back home. I don't have any announcements other than I think I'm gonna keep this up throughout the whole year. I kind of like it back there. I don't know if it's too Christmassy, so let me know down below if I should keep that up. I kind of like it, and I think I'm going to keep it up. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. We have some options tomorrow where we're going to go, so it's kind of like a day thing. So we'll see you then, and that was it for your Daily Dose.
Jump around, jump around, jump around.